Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FMLFPL. Okay! We're gonna be on.
Walsh.
All right, straight out the gate. How was Christmas, dude? How's the fam?
Yeah, fam's good. Christmas was good. Everything's going pretty well over here in Walsh House.
Surf and turf?
Yeah, we did some surf and turf for Christmas dinner. It was quite something.
Hell yeah. Love it.
Yeah, it was really good. And got grandma, Mama Walsh is still in town. She's leaving on Tuesday. You know, everything's going on.
Yeah, I saw some fam too. Yeah, low key, chill vibes.
The Christmas tree and everything over there.
No tree, no Christmas tree in my fam. Yeah, a lot of football is also happening.
Yeah, that's a true story.
There were I'm adding them up in my head right now. Looks like 28 goals, I think, today. I had one.
Yeah, I had two.
Okay, so that's a bad job I asked.
Just a couple guys.
Just dudes being guys. Yeah, it's a rough one. It's I'm on 44. What? Go.
Free hit. You know, we didn't free hit, so
free hit teams. I don't see a world how you're below like 70.
Yeah, it's not possible. It's really not. It's fundamentally not possible.
Like every first name that I would have considered in my team pretty much returned.
If you were to free hit.
If I was free hitting. Like yeah, I tinkered for maybe 5 minutes on a free hit and I was like, I don't know, whatever. I'm just not going to do it. I didn't really put too much thought in it, but every one of those few tinkers would have absolutely flown.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, every City player got points. Every Arsenal player got points. Every Spurs player got points. I mean, these are the teams that you would have loaded up on today.
Yeah, except for Bernardo Silva and Martinelli and...
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's one or two, but mostly, if you're free hitting, you know, so...
Yeah, Tierney and shit. Yeah, for sure.
So not free hitting was bad, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, certainly bad, because we would have had many more points and we would have just had our Liverpool guys ready to go next week, whatever. Like, I have to bring Jota back in now, so... Yeah, I mean, whatever. Shit.
Not Robbo.
Yeah, not Robbo. So, yeah, I'm on 44. I took a hit, so 40. I did Dennis and Jota out for Kane and Gilmore. I capped Kane.
I mean, that was positive, because you would have you would have been on Bill, right?
Absolutely positive, but, you know, he gets subbed off on 60 for the first time in his fucking career. That's not positive.
No, that wasn't positive.
Bill, everyone knows by now, but, you know, last 17 Man City goals. He has no goals, no assists. Another 6 today, and he creates a fucking massive chance and blanks as usual. Well,
there are no massive chances when it comes to the Raz. We know that.
It still is.
Fucking donkey.
It still is. You know, fucking, it just, nothing went my way. I got one fucking goal. I mean, Mount misses an empty net after dribbling the keeper. Martinelli blanks in a 5-0.
White and Ramsdale have just been workman lunch pail guys for you, though. They've been huge,
unbelievable,
huge points.
So good
pointers for you over the last couple months. Yeah,
absolutely.
But no, you did have a
just not nothing
healthy stable of blanks. Yeah. Diash, Cancelo, 4-4. You know, I mean, not bad, but I mean, you cap a 6-pointer, which isn't bad, but then all your other attackers blank, so you're
right.
Yeah, it sucks. But
and
you still
the aforementioned other guys all return points. You know, the top 10K average right now is 43.7, but on average they have 2.2 players left, and I'm all out, and I'm on 40.
Yeah.
You still have 4 plus caps, so 5 guys. So you still have like everything.
Fucking 15 points. So I better have 5 guys because
29
minus 12 though.
Minus 12. You have 17.
Hey,
you have more than 15. Selling yourself short.
I mean, Raz is God. Absolutely love Raz so much. Yeah. That's one of the best. I mean, next to bringing in Martinelli like a month ago, bringing in Raz a month ago, also one of my better decisions in life.
Yeah,
you know. He just scores every single game. He's so fucking good.
It sucks Reece James didn't play for you, but you'll get the Keenan auto sub.
Yeah, that's always good. Dude, Reece James.
It's a wash.
Out of control.
Actually
out of control. He gets 0 points.
Zero
so
cool.
much.
Yeah.
He gets 0 points so much. I bought him.
Absolutely fucking love 0 points.
He's gotten 0 points for the games that I've bought him in. He's played like them all, basically.
And he's 1 yellow card away from that suspension still.
I know, and same with Alonso getting the yellow card. That was what I said. I was like, please tell me this is his 5th yellow card so I can fucking get rid of him.
Reasonably transfer him out, yeah.
Yeah, Marcos A and Reece combined 1 point. Didn't do a good job for me today. Foden also has just been, ever since the chavening, has been very upsetting the last 2 games, getting 1 point.
Fucking idiot.
When they score 10 goals, I mean, him and Jack, the lad, are just not positive influence. The peer pressure.
Yeah.
That they pressure upon the peers. It's not
the
good.
Giggling on the sideline will not be smiled upon by Pep.
No, they're like school children. They have no idea what's happening. It's just they're 12 years old. I'm not going to get rid of him though under any circumstance because I know when I get rid of him,
the things happen.
Coming. I mean, this has happened very consistently in my Foden experience. So I'm not doing anything with him. He might die in my team. So but no, I mean, I have Captain Bruno tomorrow and Dallo and Rashford, who, I mean, really big part of the reason why I bought Rashford
I don't know.
was I knew I would have no problem getting rid of him for a Liverpool player next week. I was looking, and same with Bruno. I was like, okay, I want to get Mo and Jota back. They could score 50 points tomorrow.
Yeah.
To fucking get them out.
I mean, LR immediately messaged me and was like, "Oh no, Walsh got Rashford." Just hate him and like,
hate him.
But
I expect him to miss his chances. But
that strategy might work for you. So
and another big tilter, Bob the Monster on my bench, just
9-pointer,
saying, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
He had such a good game. I just watched the highlights. He was incredible.
He had 2 really good saves. I watched that game. I was like a little bit dozing off, but I was paying attention. Yeah, I mean, him just sitting there with 9. Even when I finally get Ramsdale points, I can't fully enjoy them because this fucking absolute.
But how about when the Arsenal fixture gets canceled and you actually have a playing keeper? That's cool.
Don't hate that.
Yeah, don't hate that.
No, I don't hate that. Except he plays, I don't know, Chelsea. He'll probably get 2 points.
Great fixture.
2 points.
Yeah, so not great for us.
Dude, this game is so fucking dumb this year. It's ridiculous. They have the deadline.
Yeah.
Dude, the deadline, and then people in Discord are like, oh, the Villa game got postponed within minutes. And I was like, oh my God. So now I'm down to 9. And it was the game next week.
Next week.
What the fuck? I was like,
next week.
Well, and I mean, it's like in 2 days, but I was like, what the fuck is happening?
And the site crashes.
Yeah, well, that's no surprise.
3 minutes before the deadline, and then everyone's bugging. It's just a fucking mockery. This whole game is a joke, but it always has been. That's the myth that it was never.
This is like next level though, with all the postponements and shit, because it really is just so absurd.
It's absurd. It's absurd.
The whole thing is just absurd.
It kind of makes our jobs just like stupid and irrelevant in the sense that like, yeah, we're going to talk about some shit, but then still wait until 10 minutes before the deadline before you do anything because that's all that matters right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're very much a lifestyle pod. There's no mistake about it.
Yes.
I mean, we are a fantasy Premier League pod, like 3rd. First, lifestyle pod. 2nd, I don't know, cow clothing pod.
Cow clothing. I'm not wearing any cow today.
I know.
Sorry to all the fans out there. My bad. I'm not doing leagues because the week isn't even over yet. So let's just dive in.
All right.
Where do you want to start? Spurs?
I mean, I don't know if there's anything to take away from that game.
Yeah, I mean, the only question we got was VB. He said, already have Kane and Son. Is it better to do Spurs defender or Lloris for the 3rd spot? I mean, they did score 2 when it was 11v11. and they were putting a lot of pressure on, and I thought they looked good. Then the game basically just ended, and nothing else really happened after that.
Yeah, I mean, we looked absolutely ridiculous. We were so. I mean, Butland's not good enough. I thought Anderson played. I mean, he looked like he hadn't played in 3 years. Not 2 months. I thought he was really bad. Kuyate was just. I don't know what he was doing. He was kind of standing still a lot, not offering much.
He's kind of bad.
He's just. He's not good enough anymore, really.
He's really limited.
He's just not. Yeah, he doesn't like disrupt enough. He can't take the ball along. He doesn't offer. Like he uses spacing worse than any midfielder I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
he just doesn't go to the right spots. Like he's just not. He doesn't move. He just sees the ball and like runs towards it. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It's just really, it's really difficult watching him. The more seeing him in that like lone DM role, he's just we were just so bad. So I think that Spurs. I agree with you. They were, they created. They didn't create for a half hour, and then they created. We kind of fell apart, and they created a chance like within 3 minutes. Yeah. But the first half hour of that game was pretty dead rubber. There wasn't much going on.
It was basically Son fucking everything up for the first 30 minutes. Him and Regs having a really bad game,
Yeah, and Royale I thought opened up poorly, and then all of a sudden he looked like a world beater, like Doc, I don't know, he turned it at Doc, I guess. But then Wilf goes and does the thing. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, but he's just, that can't happen.
It's kind of funny. They're just looking at the understat. They were at 0.14 XG at 23 minutes.
Okay.
And then at 33 minutes, they're at 1.58.
Yeah.
It's just like a graph up, just three huge chances basically.
And then when we were down to 10, I mean,
and then it went down to 10 and the game just died. Yeah.
They could have had 4 or 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, it's still seeing the Conte progression of just, they're going to continue to improve because of the coach, and they still do have some good players on the team. But, I still, watching that beginning of that game, I was like, yeah, this is basically going how I expect the game to go. And then all of a sudden it got flipped upside down.
Yeah. What do you think about Lloris versus like Regs, VB's question? I mean, I like both. I still think Regs is a really good pick.
Yeah, I mean, it matters to me, I guess, who the goalie is that you're replacing. Like, how urgent is that? But the thing that's nice about Lloris, which this might be obsolete because it is probably far away, we don't know, and we're going to have another wild card and all that shit, but, they have 3 games in hand, and, you want the goalie, not the wingback, when they play every other day for double game weeks and shit. So,
yeah, I agree with that.
I definitely do like that for Lloris. But, there are a lot of good goalies, and, I guess the defenders are starting to sort of whittle down with Chelsea off the menu. Yeah. And, and so maybe, Regs, but, I kind of like both.
Yeah, they're both really good.
I kind of prefer both rather than spending 20 million on both the attackers. I feel like maybe you want to pick one of the 2 attackers and then go with,
Well, it'll be interesting too with the attackers, because I love the idea of having both for at Southampton, at Watford, their next 2, but then they have a pretty fucking bad run of 5. They're home Arsenal, at Chelsea, home Southampton's good, and then home Wolves at City.
The home Wolves good for clean, but not good for attack.
Yeah, really bad for attack.
Yeah.
So, spending 20 mil on those 2 in that run seems really bad.
Well, yeah, and I also, again, I'm really not wanting to overreact to this 3-0, even though it was a comprehensive, non-competitive game from, you mentioned, right, the 20th minute onwards. I mean, up against 10 men and shit. I mean, we had a very disrupted, we didn't have Vieira. We had a really disrupted, a couple of days ahead of the game. Like, we were all sorts, and we looked at. And, I'm not really too willing to overreact to this and be like, oh yeah, Spurs, like you definitely load up on Spurs because they look so good, that.
Yeah. I think I am willing to overreact because of the context of last week versus Liverpool, where it was like, whoa, they look better than they've looked in 2 years, and Kane looked better than he's looked in at least a year or since last season. This could be something, and then we go in and they just do that, and I'm like, this is, it's becoming more real to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, it could just be that they work it out throughout the game like they did today. Like even though it didn't work for the beginning, they just kept doing the same thing. Whatever Conte tells them, that drills into them, and then it starts to do the things.
So that's how I felt about it. I'm pretty high on it, I guess.
All right, okay. I mean, what about the Lukash? I mean, he fucking triple hauled.
He was so bad also in that first period. The first 20, 30, he was like, oh my terrible. God, he's fucking everything up. Yeah, and then he was great. I don't know what happened really. They just turned it on. Everything just started working. Yeah,
and the header goal he jumped fucking high, 20 feet.
He has that though. He's always had that. Like Mane, I'm short and bald, but I can fucking fly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they're going to be doing the 3-4-3 against the bad teams, and maybe they do the Ollie 3-5-2 thing against the good teams, I could see that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because he's 6'4", so cheap.
So cheap.
And, there all of a sudden are not a ton of mid-price midfielders in the game who look good. So I don't know. He's, I think he maybe just put his name on the, on the menu a little bit today, watching him, of figure it out a little bit better with a few good fixtures coming up. I don't know. He could do worse.
Yeah, he scored versus Norwich too. So he's
flat track. Maybe he's a flat tracker in the system.
Yeah, I mean, they're clearly Conte trusts him, which he's been relying on him.
Dude, I mean, he's been there. I feel like he's been there for 10 years. Every manager that comes fucking plays him. So he must be doing something right. Him and Dyer, they just like the furniture. I don't know.
Yeah. Arsenal with the 5-0. Mishka said, how are you feeling about Arsenal as we get more information? You've discussed their poor fixture run upcoming, but should we really start shipping them out? So I think people are getting a little, people want to buy. People want to buy ours.
Well, they don't fucking play this week, so
that's a bad start.
That's not a good start.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that for people who don't know. Arsenal was already postponed. Villa Leeds already postponed. So, and who knows what's next? So it's already a fucking joke.
Unfortunately, Gelhardt gonna be on the bench again.
Not gonna work here. Yeah.
Well, he's definitely gonna be working on my team for a while. Fucking little wee Joe. But yeah, I mean, Arsenal. They went from having a bad fixture to no fixture, and then they play City, Spurs, Burnley, Wolves, no fixture, Brentford, no fixture. So
that seems bad to me.
They have 3 blanks in the next 8, and of the non-blanks, they play 3. Well, the City, 2 extremely good defenses, Burnley who just park, and then Brenham, who are fucking abject. So, and
whatever doubles they do have, their fixtures to be made up are away Chelsea, home Wolves, home Liverpool.
Bad. So, all of that shit's really bad, man. Right? I mean, no matter how good they look, and how they're in 4th, and this isn't City or Liverpool where it doesn't matter. It definitely matters who they play matters a lot. So, I'm still very tepid, and selling. Rammers is going to be a fine hold no matter what.
He's fine.
But you definitely need a second goalkeeper because he's not playing for 3 games for the next 8. You don't want to. You're looking at the schedule.
Yep.
You can't have 3 fucking empties in your goalkeeper till for the next few game weeks.
Nope.
Unless you could wild card,
or I guess free hit or something. But
that's a priority.
If a game week gets out of control with blanks, free hit or whatever. But yeah, that was JFB's question. He said, with Rammers out, if we have a 4-0 bench keeper, is the smart play getting another playing keeper in for them, or straight from Big Boy? Getting Lloris, possibly DDG vibes. I don't want to spread funds too thin across the squad. I think definitely the smart play is having 2 playing keepers. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's safe, but I think you could also try to get away with it, and just transfer Ramsdale out.
Yeah.
Because it's still goalie, I mean, you're not going to get killed by doing so.
Yeah.
And,
that's true.
If you don't have the money to do it, and, you think that it's appreciably better to get Lloris or, whoever you see there in the 5 to 6 million region versus getting a second playing keeper, like, someone who fucking sucks like Bob Sanchez, who's going to maybe get 2 points in those 3, blanks when you need them. I could see that.
Bob's last 5 are 8, 4, 3, 3, 9. Unbelievable player. Incredible player.
That's also not true because he hasn't played 2 of the last 4.
Huh? I'm talking about his
game week 16, game week 18. He didn't play.
his
So those are zeros.
game log.
Yeah, but those are fucking zeros. You cook those in. Because I got zeros in those weeks, you fucking asshole.
I didn't. I'm just looking at the matches. Just doing what the stats tell me.
The last 4 game weeks, he got 9, 0, 3, 0.
Not bad.
Bad.
Averaging 3 a week. Still more than 2.
Fucking hate him so much.
Love to see it.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I much prefer having 2 playing. I really do.
Who's the second one? Because you don't want to spend a lot.
It's probably Bob, right? I mean, he's...
Oh, my God.
It has to be, though. I mean, it's him or, like, who are the other 4-5s who even play? Are there any? It's like Fernandez.
Guaita's, like, fingers broken.
Guaita's, we don't know what's going on. Fernandez is 5 feet tall and really bad.
Dubravka?
Not interested. Worst defense in the league. Awful.
Bachman, they never play.
So
I half expect their game to get called off. Watford haven't played in like 4 weeks.
I haven't seen them play in so long.
I don't know.
Them and Burnley, are they in the league?
Burnley just keep getting snow days. I don't know.
It's got to be Bob. I mean, he's on a top half defense, which you definitely can't say about any of these. He has 1 blank currently on the schedule, which is 24, which is not one of the weeks that Ramsdale is currently blanking as of now.
It's not going to go well. I would rather transfer Ramsdale out, I think.
Than have what you have? No, I don't like that. I just think it's going to be like... Have you owned
Bob Sanchez this year?
Yeah, I started with him.
How'd that go?
I started with triple Brighton. And then everyone got fucking hurt and shit. And everyone else got like Duffy. I started with triple Brighton and I didn't get the cleans. It was great. I mean, 2-6, 2-6. Classic Bob. It's absolute classic Bob. That was the first 4 game weeks of the season. 2-6, 2-6. That he has that tattooed on his arm. 2-6, baby. 6 to midnight with Bob. But yeah, Arsenal, man. I'm not transferring in. That was the original Mishka question. It's like, I'm happy to have Martinelli on my bench, really good player, whatever. I'm not interested, just straight up not interested transferring in Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Laka.
Dude, Smith Rowe is tilting me off the edge.
At least this goal was like point blank sitter, and it wasn't just like
I don't give a shit how the goal 3 games he subs in and scores in like minimum. It's not even like he's subbing on
44 minutes in the last 3 games combined. 3 goals.
3 goals.
I know.
What the fuck is that?
I know. I'm just glad that I shouted Odegaard starting to look really good before this run, because he's continuing to absolutely dominate all these games. Whenever they have their next good run, maybe it's Odegaard time or something. Yeah,
I mean, he's just really involved, right? I mean, he's just in and around all of their good attacking actions, and I mean, he's been returning really steadily.
I've never really thought of him like as an attacking midfielder and as a 10 and as an FPL asset. And then out of nowhere, he's like playing through balls and risky passes. He used to just be so conservative in possession, and now he's like hitting.
Yeah.
So
he kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Bill of like a light player.
Interesting.
Kinda. I feel like he has some similarities there.
Yeah, he's definitely weird, but lately he's been incredible.
I mean, Martinelli, I agree. I mean, like you have like White. I mean, you got to look at your team, because you're not going to be able to start White until game week 23. That might be a big problem, right? And then, you got a couple blanks. You got to look at your team and see, what do I need these spots to be starting? Like, if you have White, Martinelli, and Ramsdale. Those are.
Yeah, I'm already down to 9 men.
Yeah, I mean that. Not to mention the post moments that we don't know about yet, which will be coming. So
no,
all these things compound upon one another. So Arsenal
feels horrible.
Sorry, man.
Fucking hell. Ugh.
Are you getting? You're not getting. Are you getting Bobbin?
I haven't looked. I'd be lying to your fucking face if I thought about FPL after 3 p.m.
I mean,
today.
if you're gonna get Bobbin, I feel like I have to get rid of him just so he might be good for you.
He got a 9-pointer today
on my bench.
Yeah,
disaster. Yeah, but when I need
I hope he gets a 9-pointer on my bench next week, and then he'll auto sub in for Ramsdale, who's not playing. Perfect.
You don't understand how this works, man.
I don't understand our own lore. I don't know. It's a disaster. I don't want to think about my team.
All right,
We get
all
We actually have a Monday where there's one game and I don't have to do anything before we set our alarms again on Tuesday
For 5 a.m.
8
I don't know.
a.m. my time.
I'm working on Tuesday.
5
I
a.m.
can
for
do
you.
that. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm
Yeah,
doing
I'll
Tuesday.
do it. You know, I'll fucking do it and then see
who
what's
am I kidding?
postponed.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to sleep soundly.
You're obviously
knowing
gonna do
that
it.
This is happening. I won't
Knowing
set an
that
alarm. I'm gonna wake up every
2
hour.
games might be postponed, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna make your transfers on Monday. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I have to take so many hits, so I
I felt bad for Up Your Arsenal here. He wrote and he said, "Do you have any ideas or tips for those who live in a time zone that doesn't enable making transfers right before the deadline?
What does that mean?
Like it's the middle of the night or something. You can't do it. You can't wake up 30 minutes before the deadline and do the shit."
I mean, that's a user error, right?
I don't know what his thing is. Maybe he works
Does he
overnight.
He lives in like a fucking poor outhouse or something, like in the cabin in the woods.
No
or
idea
whatever.
what his situation is.
Yeah,
but
get a fucking alarm. This isn't a game. I mean, come on.
this isn't a game.
You fucking sort
fucking
yourself
game.
out. If it's 1 a.m., then you have 2 long naps that night, and you just don't have a full night's sleep. Do it.
Honestly, if you really can't, he's on our Discord. Just find your favorite person on Discord and change your password to not the same password that you use for everything else, and give them your password and be like,
password
help me.
with the A is a 4, and just say,
easy.
help me out.
Just help me out. Maybe
I'm sure there are at least a dozen good candidates who would do that. And
they would actually do that. Yeah,
they would actually do that.
Yeah. So find
That's
your. It's a buddy system.
That's a good second solution to just grow up. Fucking. I mean, like, come on.
What are we fucking doing here?
I can't.
I guess you could call that a dick.
The size of your dick is the size of a small dick. I don't know, man. Whatever. What else do we got?
Ryan Good, he said, "Are there any teams that stand out as having good fixtures with less chance of being called off for now, or is it all just hit and miss weekly if the majority of your team's playing or not?" This is xAntibodies. We covered this on a previous episode. You go hard on the teams who've already had breakouts, right?
Man U,
Spurs, Liverpool, Leeds after this mess.
Not Leeds, yeah.
Well, it's
soon they don't have any. All their healthy players are also 16 years old anyway,
that's
so
true,
they don't have. No, yeah, go into the and
lean into the COVID.
Patient. I mean, even though they
mask off and you just lean in.
Ultimate patient zero is Arsenal's coach. So
Arteta.
Arsenal's got definitely so many antibodies.
Yeah, Arteta's immunity is off the charts.
Dude, do you think Edward and Tyndall Blood Boy, do you think they like infuse, they trade blood with the blood, like they do some sick shit?
I could see some naughty stuff. Yeah.
Because they haven't had one case. They've had no cases.
Them and like Man City. Right?
Man City have had, no, I think Rodri's riddled.
Oh,
today.
yeah, Rodri.
Dude, the Portuguese, they riddle themselves.
Yeah, they
remember
love
they did it
a
like last year when they were that photo when they were like, holy shit, like Cancelo with like all those fucks. There's shit going on in Portugal.
I missed the whole Euros.
Didn't want to do it. Didn't need him. Jesus. Newcastle though, maybe Newcastle also target.
Or stay away because they're definitely gonna get fucking destroyed.
Due?
Yeah, they're due.
I don't know. I mean, are we sure that COVID can thrive in the north?
Yeah, maybe it's too cold. There's too many fat
pies.
men with their shirts off.
They scare it away.
Ben Dinnery, diehard Newcastle fan, just keeping it out.
I don't know.
Hemdog.
There's something here. Hemdog will sort us out.
Yeah. Mishka said, "Is big up top back in vogue?" Kane. Rom. Fucking Ron.
Chelsea, I think we need to actually seriously talk. Well, I mean, we don't have to.
We don't have to talk about Chelsea because we're staying away from Chelsea.
Fine.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Talk about it. What do you want to say?
No, I mean, I thought it was really interesting. Like, they looked actually good after he made the subs. I mean, they were getting dismembered in the first half, and then he did the subs, And I mean, Reece, I don't know. I miss his games when he's good or something. Is he just bad? I don't
he's
understand.
just a fine player. I don't know.
He's just like fine.
Yeah, he's okay. I mean,
he
he
was
can't
so
play
fucking
fullback.
bad.
You know,
He was so bad.
Yeah.
But then he moved to right center back. He was great.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, he started to like once Pulisic went over to the right wing back. I mean, Reece couldn't do anything. He was so dangerous, and then they were pulling players all over the place, and Rom had some space. I mean, Mings helped out a lot, but
and Kovacic was really good.
Kovacic was really good when he came on. Yeah, I mean, Conte I thought played fine too, but yeah. Kovacic was really good when he came on.
He hurt himself on that pass, the Conte.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, Rom looked really fucking good.
Yeah.
He was just bullying people, obviously.
He hasn't been playing. I mean, he hasn't played months.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, we say it at literally every episode, but they're home Brighton, home Liverpool, at City, home Spurs, blank. It's just not an option. It's just not an option. No one on Chelsea is an option in that run.
Yeah. You're right. But I mean, other than Kane
and I guess Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the most capped player this week out of nowhere.
I guess, did everyone just do Mo to Ron? Is that what everyone did?
Or I guess also free hits. I think like everyone who free hit is capping Ron. And then I'm sure a lot of people also made transfers. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people free hit, right?
Yeah. I don't have that number up, but I wonder if I can see it on like live FPL or something.
Meanwhile, Bruno's going to get all the points.
Well, as long as you're comfortable transferring him out, that's the Walsh method. Don't worry about his points.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I know my problems. Like, because I was looking, I was like, if I get players, like if I got Son, I'd be like, I'm going to get rid of Son. Like, I love Son.
Yeah.
That's a problem. So I didn't do that.
25.79% of the top 10K free hit this week.
Yeah, that's a big number.
That's a very big number.
Yeah, and they'll stay there because of it.
Yeah, no chip average is 39.71. Free hit average is 55.88. Whoo. That's a good free hit right there.
Yeah.
And then Misha again said Brighton has a great run of fixtures coming up. Anyone stand out? Any Brighton players coming to mind?
Well, it was weird. It was really weird today because
how'd they score today? What happened today? I didn't watch the game, just the highlights.
Yeah, I mean Trossard scored a nice one, little volley, and then Neil scored a fucking screamer.
Yeah,
I mean they didn't.
Classic.
They didn't really.
Classic Neil, classic Trossard.
Yeah, they didn't really create anything.
World-class goal scorers.
But Trossard came off at half injured, so that was a little sketch. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have the sound very high. I wasn't really listening, but he was like kind of looking unhappy and grimacing little bits and bobs towards the end of the second half. But that's an issue, and it's just. I don't without Dunk. I just really don't trust their defense. Like they should have conceded today.
Webster Burn is so bad. Like so in a back four is absolutely terrible.
It's so bad. And whatever. If Duffy I think has COVID or something. I don't know. Or he
wasn't even on the bench, right? Yeah.
I mean, if he plays next to Webster, it's like that's better. It's just fucking bad. And Veltman's not there. I feel like, they didn't have Basuma today. They'll get Basuma back. I feel like their spine is still kind of a mess without Dunk. I mean, Dunk, I think, is just so important for them. So, to me, the defense, I don't view as very similarly without him. And in attack, if Trossard's, came off at halftime a little bit knocked, Neil is Neil. We know what the fuck kind of an asset he is. I mean, Welbs, subbed on. You look at these names, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, it's probably just a little bit of a wait. I mean, they do have like a decent run. It's not like incredible, but they're also away Chelsea this week. So
yeah, I mean, it's good for like attack, but they don't score goals. It doesn't matter who they play.
Yeah.
And I mean, Lamptey was playing very much fullback today. He
really?
Did not.
Because they're in a four. Yeah, they're in a four.
Like he didn't get up there really at all.
How about my guy Cucurella? No goal, no assist, Max Bones.
Yeah, I mean he was up a lot today.
He's fucking awesome.
He's too good for Brighton.
He's really good.
Dude, he should be on Slick Spurs. put him on Spurs. Get fucking Regs the fuck out of there.
No, I mean, they did a great job. They just did a great scouting. I'm sure they'll turn a massive profit on him.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
Lamptey too.
Yeah, Lamptey was not getting forward very much at all today. I mean, a couple, obviously not 0 times. But
yeah.
Not like he was before. Mwepu was a bit involved. He was kind of interesting today.
He got that assist on the Trossard Worldie, but I like him. But again, it's just like I don't really ever expect them to score a goal. So
they're just a bit shit.
Considering their fantasy assets.
Yeah, they're just a bit shit. But I mean, I guess if I was, really wanted to get someone after the Chelsea game to capitalize on their run, it would probably still be Lamptey.
Yeah, or if Tross gets fit or something, I guess.
Yeah,
but
Lamptey's still only 4 or 5.
The red pill is that the answer is no. The blue pill is like, maybe Tross or something.
No, I mean, this is still very much not a team to get excited about.
Yeah, I agree with that.
From an FPL standpoint, I think.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's it question-wise, dude. I mean, I felt like it was going to be a short pod coming in. It was just so fucking insane today. This morning and postponements and then a trillion goals and just I don't even know what to say, man.
Well, West Ham are still bad, huh?
I mean, Antonio,
they're just completely falling apart.
Their 2 goals were nice, and then otherwise absolutely nothing.
To concede 3 to Southampton at home is difficult to do.
Broja
That's very difficult to do.
Broja is so good. He's legit a fucking star in the making. I honestly believe that.
No, I agree with you. I mean, he's going to be really good for another team that's not Chelsea, as soon as 2 years from now.
Yeah, I got rid of him that week that he was supposed to be hurt and not play. He double returned against Palace. So it was like 3 game weeks ago or something like that. And then, now he's just like a great pick. Like he seems like just obviously their best forward, obviously first choice. It's not like they have good fixtures or anything, but as a bench forward, he's 5'2". He's legit fucking good.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think that he's a solid pick, especially in this COVID era where we're seeing all these games getting canceled left and right. Having him as your third forward, barely above the minimum price there is going to be
that's very valuable.
Yeah, I mean, not only does he have point potential when he plays, but it saves you transfers because it's like, okay, I have a player.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'3", physical, strong, fucking fast.
Yeah, he's a fucking beast. Yep.
It seems like he's 2-footed based on what I've seen. He's just like so good, man.
Yeah, and the main issue for him is that he plays for Southampton.
Yeah, no, it's a huge problem.
Yeah, which is a big problem. But
Dawson is always available to just take his legs out from under him. So
I can't believe he's still in the league. Craig Dawson, I can't.
It's very noisy.
I've been watching. He's been so bad ever since he came back in. He's been awful every game I watch.
Last season he was good.
I mean, I don't have it on the tip of my tongue to remember that, but when I was watching him today, I was thinking about...
If I'm going to rephrase that, last season, I don't think he was a liability defensively like he is this season.
And he was also adding... though.
Yeah, no, I know. And he was adding a lot of goals, too. Yeah. And now they're in a 4. He's a massive liability. He's really, really bad. Yeah, and just, So
I was watching him, I was thinking about, Scott Dan... better than him, objectively better than him in every area of life.
Very similar.
And he's playing at fucking Reading. He couldn't get a job. I don't understand that. And then I thought of Gaza. I mean, I'm sure he wanted more wages, but they pay money. Dude, he's 10 times better than Dawson.
It's fucking just
10
weird
times
shit.
Better.
If Dawson didn't have...
They have...
he had that weird run where how many goals did he score? I feel like he scored 5 goals or something.
He had 3 last year.
He had 3 in a short run of time.
He played 1,900 minutes.
That's half a season. Half a season, 3 goals, 7 cleans. A lot.
Center back, but I think it's
without they wouldn't have re-signed him. Just straight up, they wouldn't have.
But that's the issue is you hide so well in a 3.
Yeah.
In a 2, it's oh my God, you can't hide. You just, all of your deficiencies are exposed, and he's exposed him. Every single game is exposed.
They need a center back so badly.
Dawson,
Agbana out. Winston Reed is still listed on their FPL page, which I get a kick out of.
He can't be worse than Dawson.
He hasn't played since 2017-18.
So
How is he still on the books / their FPL page? Used to love Winston Reed, actually.
oh my god, absolutely loved him.
He was
I would try and
awesome.
I loved him. I would find excuses to bring him in all the time. Fucking had him like every year. Yeah, West Ham center back situation bad. West Ham bad. I mean,
Winston
they're just
Reed
completely collapsing.
Winston Reed played 10 games for Brentham last season. And the season before that, he played 10 games for Sporting Kansas City. But I guess West Ham still own him or whatever, so he still makes the FPL page.
Club legend.
Yeah, captain, leader, legend.
Leicester also, dude. Holy shit.
Mo Leicester, about to be. Dude, Ian Nacho.
They have to fire Broja.
Fascinating.
They just
never seen anything like Ian Nacho.
Yeah, I think
in like any sport. Like just everyone in the world knows he's good. Every time he plays really well. Does all the stuff. And then when the other guys are fit, 0 minutes. He's not even a sub. He just never gets off the bench.
I'm sure there's an NBA thing we could probably find here.
Yeah, I just can't think of any.
Like an old school back in the day, like Quinn Richardson or something. I don't know. I think it's.
It could be Broja out after Liverpool. Because Liverpool should score 5.
Yeah, it would be surprising if they don't.
Yeah,
but it's just where do you go from here with him?
Yeah, I don't see that.
It's hard to see. I mean, they're in like 10th right now.
He does all the same panicky, dumb shit that he did at the end of the Liverpool reign. Yeah. Like, this isn't working, switch to this formation. This isn't working, switch to this formation. Change personnel every game. Like, it just, they have no like structure. I don't know.
And it's funny because they have so many talented players, and there are certain games where like Daka's like unplayable. Yeah. And then granted he got hurt, but even before then you don't see him for weeks. Yeah. And then, Barnes looks good for a few games and then he fades. And then Matto's good for a month and then he doesn't fucking do anything for 3
Matto,
months.
by the way, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, he's
Matto,
doing
classic
now,
lore of both of us being like, yeah, good pick. Streaky, great pick. And he goes 16-10, 1, 16-10. What? Yeah. That's a lot of points, brother.
A lot of points.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So, yeah, but it seems like they need to get Broja out. But I mean, the defense also is just hilarious. Vestergaard.
Yeah.
Another one.
Fascinating
Scott
player.
Dan. Like, where is Scott? How do you not? Scott Dan's so much better than him.
Fascinating player.
He's not fascinating. He sucks ass. He's just bad.
He was
a bad
great
player.
for half a season last year. Really, really good for Southampton. I think if his cheekbones were lower, yeah, he'd be in League One.
2.
Maybe yeah.
Their defense is Bertrand. I mean, it's
also Broja. Like, Broja has never been able to organize a defense.
Yeah.
It's just Schmeichs is so bad.
God, he's so washed.
He's so annoying and bad. I fucking hate Schmeichs. I've kind of always hated Schmeichs.
I've always hated his demeanor on the field is so wretched. It's just he's a wretched person on the field. He puffs his chest out like his dick is fucking 50 inches long, and he's just an asshole. He's an absolute asshole.
I fucking hate him.
And he always has been.
Yeah,
when there's a penalty
like
or his time wasting, and then he does a good thing. He's like, fuck you, dude. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
so annoying. Oh my God.
And he's fucking bad.
-1 points this week. Go fuck yourself. You can't save it. He couldn't save shit this week. He was that fucking spill, that cross on. Get absolutely
that Cancelo assist, you mean? That worldy assist?
Yeah. I mean, where's Jakubovic? Eldon. Get in there.
Where's Danny Ward? I thought he was going to play in the cup against Liverpool. A little revenge game for Danny Ward.
Dude, Jakubovic was a fucking 4 million Hull keeper legend back in the day. Let's get some of that sauce. Come on.
5 cleans for him that season.
Let's go.
Not bad.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's, I guess, talk about our teams. I guess. Is there anything to say before all the cancellations?
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm going to make a bunch of transfers.
We're both capping Mo.
I really wanted to get Mane.
Ooh.
But I would have to
Ray is at half mast.
Yeah, I would have to do so many like extra hits instead of just getting Jota, which seems bad, but I might do it anyway.
You do
I don't
hate
give a
Jota.
Shit. I hate him.
Yeah.
But we remember we were talking about that display against Leicester. Got some points for me.
Yeah. That was
Screaming
good. The big fuck off at the away end. Oh
yeah,
my God.
I mean, that was a little Midlands darb with Leicester Wolves. You know, he's got some. Yeah,
for sure. And they're chanting about the homeless people in Liverpool and shit. He got stuck in.
I mean, Leicester's.
Fuck the Tories, yeah. Well, so we're both on Mo Cap. I mean, we will be.
I don't have him yet, but yeah, we will be.
Will be.
Well, I might not. You know, I might do Mane. If I get Mane,
if you get Mane, it's fine. Sure,
could be fun.
It's very Welsh of you.
Yeah.
I'm down to 9 men. I'll probably make a keeper transfer.
Yeah.
I'll probably do some other transfers. I'll probably be on like a -8 or something, depending on how many games get postponed. But I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I have 11 right now, so I'm at least in good shape on that front. But
yeah, I have 0 bench, no White, no Ramsdale.
Yeah, I mean, I have 0 bench as well. But I really am not enjoying owning either Alonso or James. I hate watching Chelsea, and I hate rooting for them, and I hate rooting for clean sheets by them, especially when they don't do that.
Alonso used to be so fun to watch.
Yeah, it hasn't been fun.
It has not been fun.
No,
has not been fun at all. I don't even know if I'm net positive on that move when I went Cucurella to him. I think I'm probably net negative on that.
No, you can't be negative because he's been playing. He plays every game and he's been returning. And he's gotten a few returns over the last few.
But dude, Cook has 2 9s in there
over the last 4 or in the last 2 games.
No, since I got him out, you know, so it's close. It's unbelievable that it's close.
That's what you're saying. It's unbelievable that's close. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I mean.
I mean, he's gotten 13. He had a return. This week he had a return. None between them. That's 5 in a row. So he had 5 blanks. He had 3 blanks in a row. And then in between there, he had 2 games where he did not play because the team just fucking didn't play. So, yeah.
Still fine.
But no, I mean, they're really annoying. And they're playing Brighton. And it's, on paper, such a good fixture.
Incredible clean sheet fixture. Home Brighton. No Tross maybe.
Welbs, they're not going to fucking keep it clean. I know they're not keeping it clean.
Yeah. I think everyone knows, honestly, at this point. But we're just waiting one more and then fucking them off. Yeah.
Well, I might not. You know, I mean, if I'm going to get Mane, and maybe I'll just get rid of both of them.
Oh, I love that for you. Yeah. I love that. Sounds so refreshing and nice.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. And then I'll have my Liverpool guys, they go to Africa. Maybe it doesn't happen. Maybe it happens. Who knows? But yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And then I get both of them. So yeah, so I'm cooking up on some.
We're starting to get you going a little bit. That's a cheeky little secret Santa and Walsh's team this week.
Another little -12. Hey,
why not?
Why not?
1 in a row.
Why not?
Yeah, my season's beginning to go down the dumpster, I think.
No, you have to relax a little. Did your 168K?
I'm about to be on a massive red after tomorrow.
I don't know. I mean, you'll probably go down another like 50 to 100K, but it's not going to be.
It could be more.
That's a big red. It could be more. I mean, we'll see. It could be more, but irregardless of this, I mean, you're still in a really good position. 9 men,
no keeper, no Jota.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe you free hit. You know, maybe you free hit and then you wild card.
We'll figure it out. Probably.
But
tomorrow night / Tuesday morning and take it from there, I guess. Yeah.
You still have, you're in a good rank spot.
Yeah.
You know, you could push on. You could still get up into like the 50K region, top 50K.
Okay.
Which would be, now, I mean, top 10K is like it's myth, doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's a fake land. All right, let me slap asses. We got 3 new signups. We got Julian Niedermark, Chris H, James Ackerman. Something us. Get in there, baby. Whew. I knew it was going to be a short one. It was fucking weird today. It was weird.
Yeah. So next one's Thursday?
Next one's Thursday. That's the last pod of the year.
Yeah.
And then there's games on New Year's fucking day.
And then we'll pod on Wednesday.
I think
Monday.
there's going to be a fireside chat in there somewhere between game week 21 and 22.
What do you got going? You didn't tell me
TBD.
about
I've
this.
been talking to Maram, who does a lot of the
some stat
visual
person.
designer for Man United and shit. She's
Wait,
yeah.
I thought it was stat. She was stat.
She does stats, but it's mostly like visuals, I guess I would say. But she's a hardcore Man United. So I just want to talk about Man United basically.
You're a Man United fetishist.
I'm obsessed with Man United.
This person.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, no, but it's, well, by then we'll have, like 5 games of Ralph or something like that. It should be interesting to talk about.
Maybe I need a counter with Jar part 2.
Get Jar on.
Oh my God, that'd be so
Talk
fun.
about the Dean Smith honeymoon not happening anymore. The death of the Dean Smith honeymoon.
I need Cantwell to at least start doing something, so there's something fun to talk about before I ask Jerry to come back on, I think.
Yeah, you need something good. You missed the window of decent results and points.
Rashica, I killed him.
What about fucking
my boy
Saka on Brandon Williams today? That was absolute murder.
I know. That was really bad.
Every highlight was just like...
Every time was him rinsing him.
Oh, yeah.
He's just rinsing him so bad.
Yeah.
Brandon Williams, he's like, this is England A team versus England under 18.
Yeah.
This is what happens when they go up against each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, Doug.
Any last words?
We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Check us out on FMLfield.com. Follow us on Twitter at FMLfield, sportspeak.com/FML. Subscribe, rate, review, cheers!